James Lynch here for Flow Combat with Robbie Lawler, who's going to be taking on Ben Askren this Saturday at UFC 235. And Robbie, it's good to see you again. How was this time off for you? Just getting to take a step back, heal up some injuries, and just I'm sure some reflection as well on just the last little bit in your career in general.
Not too much reflection on my career in general, but it was just getting back to the grind, working out, trying to strengthen my body, do all the right stuff, and grind. I got to spend a lot of time with my family, which was awesome, and find balance in life, and just been working hard ever since I got my injury.
They tell you you're fighting Ben Askren. Did you know much about him before you took this fight, or was he someone you had to look up after?
No, I knew who Ben Askren was. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestled a little bit, watched him wrestle in college, and watched the sport. I knew he's a hell of a competitor.
There hasn't been much trash talk, which is something Askren's known for. I guess you prefer that. You just like to focus on the fight, not worry about the stuff outside of it.
It doesn't matter if he says anything or doesn't say anything. I'm going to fight the same way. I don't need to hype anything up. I'm going to go out there and try to knock someone's head off. That's always the game plan.
I know talking to some of your teammates at Hard Knocks, they sort of talk about you being as a mentor. Is that something you're getting used to in your career, just being someone that these fighters look up to and someone that you can give advice to as well?
Nah, I don't really pay much attention to that. I'm just being me, and if there's some way I can help out another fighter or one of my training partners, I'm going to do it. I mean, if I have answers, I'm going to give them away.
Your last fight against Rafael Dos Anjos didn't go your way. Having a lot of time to sort of look back and reflect on that, what did you learn from that fight that you can bring into this matchup?
I mean, I already knew what I was. I'm tough, and had to come back from an injury, had to have that ACL surgery, and just grind back from there.
This fight, most people are saying striker versus wrestler. Is that sort of how you look at this, or is there anything else about Ben's game that you're looking at that maybe people are overlooking?
No, I expect him to strike a little bit, mix it up, throw hard punches to close the distance, and then wrestle. But he'll mix it up. He's smart. He's competed in wrestling and in fighting. He's been around the world, and I expect him to be well-rounded and try to mix it up to set up his takedowns.
Who have been some of your main training partners for this camp?
Really, my main training partners have been really Greg Jones and Logan Storley, and Kami Barzini's helped me out, and just working a lot on my wrestling, and Henry Hoof's working with my striking, and so is Matt Pena's been coming down on the weekends to sharpen my skills.
Yeah, Matt Pena also works with Macy Barber, who I know you've been familiar with a little bit. How good is she? I don't know if you've got to see any of the body work she's done.
Yeah, I've watched her. She's an up-and-coming fighter, a lot of potential, and as long as she keeps working, she's going to be special.
That's great. And how's the cut going? It's never fun cutting weight, but everything going according to plan?
Yeah, my coach has done a great job. Mike Barwis worked out my training schedule and my nutrition, so it's just kind of slowly getting it down.
Who's going to be in your corner on Saturday night?
Kami, Wayne Hoganson, and Greg Jones.
And how do you see this fight playing out? Do you feel like you can finish Askren and put him away in this fight?
I feel great. I mean, obviously Ben Askren's a hell of a competitor, but I'm a different person right now. I've trained really hard, and it's going to show.
In terms of him being an undefeated fighter, do you feel like that puts you back in the driver's seat, getting a chance to fight for your title again?
No, I'm not too worried about that. It's just one fight at a time. He could have as many losses as he needs. I'm looking at him as the best fighter I've ever seen before. That's what I've been training for, and that's why I'm at the level I am right now, because I have a lot of respect for him and everything he brings to the table, but it's one fight at a time.
Okay. I'm sure you're disappointed that you never got to fight George St. Pierre. He retired last week. Just your thoughts on him, hanging them up, and where do you rank him in terms of the all-time greats?
He's a hell of a competitor, fought a lot of guys, done a lot for the sport, and congratulations to him on his career.
Are you disappointed you never got to fight him?
No, I'm just living my life, and that's it.
Unfortunately, Matt Hughes has been in the news a little bit. Have you talked to Matt at all in the last little bit? Because I know you guys were very close when you trained at Militich.
Yeah, that's between him and his family and all the stuff he's going on, a lot of heartache. We don't know what's going on. I'm just right with you as not knowing what's going on, and obviously it's a rough go for the Hughes family.
What are your kids like watching? I'm sure you get suckered into what they're doing. I don't know if they're wrestling fans or whatever. That's what a lot of kids like these days.
Yeah, my son's a WWE fan, so we watch that, and then we watch Marvel movies and stuff.
Do you like that stuff, or are you just like, I got to do it because I'm a dad?
No, the Marvel movies. I've watched them way before he was around. So I mean, I love superheroes.
And what about pro wrestling? Any of the wrestlers you like? Or you just like whoever my kids like, I'll root for them?
I'm just watching. It's good entertainment.
Would you ever go into pro wrestling?
don't ever say never, but I'm focused on Saturday, and then that's it.
Well, thanks for the time, Robbie. Appreciate it. Best of luck.
Yeah, thanks.